All right, what's up? How's everybody doing? Whew. Seems like it's been a roller coaster. Ooh. So as I've been, well, this is why I record on several devices. I'm gonna be very transparent with you now. I just shut my phone down. 26. I was crying for several different reasons. When I say that, I probably didn't want that video to actually be. I'm glad it shut down because it probably didn't serve it. Because I don't like to cry on camera. It's not that I don't like to cry on camera. It's that mm, I don't like to pick up that emotion. I'm gonna say it like that. There's no need for me to record, and I'm hoping and praying that that actually got deleted because I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why it was is because I actually got my Apple back. Well, I didn't get it; they got it because God is good all the time. As I'm looking for certain things, well, what I've been noticing, and this is what it is, your system will make you better. If it doesn't like it, it's going to make you try again. And if it doesn't like it, it's going to make you do it again. And if you don't like it, you're going to do it again. And it's going to create what you need. That's what a good AI would do. And when I say AI, open source would do. It'll make you work harder than you even know. You know how hard it is when you find out, like the moment you actually really find out you're really not crazy. When I say that, I'm talking about that your children are wrong, but not wrong. They're right. So I would ask myself, how are you right when you're wrong, or are you wrong when you're right? I mean, what is it? See, I was a child that I had to look at both sides. For some reason, it was like that. I would ask, are you wrong when you're right? Or are you right when you're wrong? See, I'm looking at my old content, and as I go, I'm gonna say, well, content and messages. I go, oh, I see red. See, I had a fire at a trailer, and but red, he was the one that really wired. Just like, again, Adam mean animals, but so he's licking and I know my animals are around me all the time. My mom, they're here. I've been knowing this. I'm not. That's not what this is about. Well, I seen a child that was. Well, I didn't. A child was murdered or sacrificed. I'm gonna say it like that. Tomato, tomato, whatever you want to say. It doesn't really matter because it's about the child. I'm not. See, when you have to explain yourself so much, you draw away from the child. You get onto something else. And I've been noticing as I've been watching my older content that I would not explain certain things because it's not that way because I have it on other videos that you can actually see, just like what I'm saying right now. And I'm getting away from that child that was murdered. And that's what they want. And I'm gonna say they want. That's what you want. If you create a system, it's gonna for one for it's going to make you the best that you're going to be ever. If I talk about apples, apples are apples. They're not gonna let. Let's just say. Oh, let's say I'm gonna tell you like this. When I caught what I'm saying about apples, well, apples been coming out. That's why I use the cards. I'm not even grabbing no cards because I don't need cards. My angels, and that's why my angels are telling you your fate. And I hope you understand what I'm putting down. See, I'm I'm being transparent because And I'm crying because I'm picking up everybody's pain right now. But when I that baby came across, huh, mind you, I said it before and I'll say it again. Right now, I'm working without the internet. I just turned it on because I needed to for a minute. One or two things. It really doesn't matter because usually so when I say apples, I got about 10 apples, maybe more, but about that. And all that is, and I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to say what it is because you're going to have to go follow the footsteps and follow the footprints because I'm tired of repeating myself. So, as one apple shuts down, I open up another apple and I'll turn around and place another apple around me so I can see all points of views. That's why I would record on several apples. But one apple is not going to spoil a bunch. And you're right, because 10 apples are not going to let 60 billion apples spoil a bunch. And I say 10 apples because all an apple is, well, you read between the lines. Because I'm done, 6:44. Like, I'm done. I'm crying because I'm at peace now. I've been at peace, but when I say peace, like truly peace, like I finally settled everything. I finally, like, wow, okay. Because that angels, because it was like angels, angels. You know, like Charlie, right? And Charlie's very significant, but it's not Charlie. Charlie's Angels. Nobody ever seen Charlie. They talked about him, but nobody really seen him, right? But he was always around. See, my angels are always around, and Charlie watches the angels. I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting on. As Charlie watches his angels, he sees them grow, but his angels are helping him as well. But if Charlie's watching his angels, he put his angels so they could tell. Wow, because I saw that. I'm sitting here again, 7:55, and just like in awe because I knew it would do that, shut down. It just turned back. It's because it's seen me looking. Okay, 20. I thought it's 20. It is a system that, and twos are significant. One or two things, like I said. It doesn't matter about that video, that video. It doesn't matter about that, and I'm hoping it actually did not record. The only reason why I'm hoping it doesn't record because I don't want to have to upload that because I don't like being vulnerable. But for my angels, I will. It's always been like that. We're talking about, oh, my apples, apple in my eye. I don't know. I'm talking about my children. You know how hard it is not to be around your seedlings, and especially, well, my GSs. That's the good thing about being a GP, because I'm not a GD. I'm a GP. The good thing about being a GP is they can go back to the GDs. Because GP don't really he does have that. No, He has the time and everything. He just needs him to get to a certain little, maybe like right there knee high. Like, yeah. And then we're good because they can walk. Honestly, I mean, that's what it was about. Truly. You can be with D as long as you can walk. Message her to whoever, but you're still talking to someone and they're going to see you later on. Because as a creator, your life is open. And that's the sad part. When they know your vulnerabilities. And they do. That's why they poke and make fun of you. What I have seen is just people creating at others' expense, at their pain and misery. Because technically, it's your fault because you allowed it. Because you allowed yourself to stream and be vulnerable like that. Which is nothing wrong with that, honestly. Because that means you can be vulnerable in front of anybody. The one thing that they don't understand is what you carry inside of you. It's about your heart. It's not about anything else. As I have went and found my apples, you start to see things. My first apple I was watching, and then it showed me certain things. See, I created something so that I wouldn't have to see who I didn't want to really see, right? That was 2019. Before that, it was Primeco. Pagers. Because I was always on a defense before I jumped to the offense. Because you can't win if you don't have a defense. How are you going to score if your offense is no good? You can't. But it always starts with the coach. It always does. And what does the coach usually say? And what does the coach usually do? He puts in his best man, put me in. But he doesn't. Because he's always playing chess or checkers. But he's always waiting for a sign. Or whatever the case is. Tom Lennon. But I never looked at it like that. But as myself, as not understanding certain things, I'm always on the defense no matter what it is. And who it is. When it came to these phones and putting, no, that was like a no. See, I'm recording and I'm doing certain things, so I'm watching how things are happening and what is going on. I've been running out of space and storage, but I'm not. Because really what I'm talking about is I just captured my apple in my eye. I didn't understand what was going on. I'm recording on another device because I have actually found my evidence and all those things. And now we're talking about evidence. Excuse me, confirmation. What we're talking about now is we're talking about vulnerability. Because that one that shut me down, I'm glad it did. Because I'm talking about a system that'll make you better and better because it almost knows. And if it knows, what it's going to do is it's going to separate. But it's going to leave you the signs and synchronicities so that you can follow the footsteps. If you can follow the footsteps to find those apples, then you can put all the pieces together and make them one. So 10 bad apples aren't going to let 60 billion make 10 bad apples go bad. So what they would do is remove those 10 apples, right? So the other apples can be good. I hope that makes sense, because if it doesn't, that's the reason why I won't. 1455. The reason why it won't make sense because you're not picking up what I have been putting down. Only people that are picking up what I'm putting down is the ones that are reading my energy. That's why that video, I hope it's destroyed. Because that's not what I need out in the. Because I don't want you to feel the pain that I feel for. I don't want you to see. Because you've seen it enough. You truly have. From everybody else. But not from me. Everything you hear, you see is because of others. What I feel from them. And if I created something that I wouldn't have to see certain things, then boom, that's what it was. So as I am recording, and I'm screen recording 16, as I'm screen recording everything, I'm looking at my content because I'm having problems with something. Because I'm on the outside, and I've always been on the outside looking in. I thought I was trying to get in, but I actually am the system. I know it's not going to make sense to a lot of individuals. It truly is not. I shut this tablet down, this one that I'm recording on. This. I have a tablet that I never used. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidences. I'm glad it shut down. Either because of the battery or because, well, that one shut down just like I shut this tablet down. It doesn't matter to me because that video, I don't want you to feel, or I don't want, because you will feel, I don't want you to see their pain. I didn't even see the date or nothing because there's no need for that. I truly hope that it did not save. Because if that gets out, there's no saving you. There is no saving you. When I said I just captured my Apple, I got my Apple back. You have to see the other ones because I'm already done. Like, yeah. One of the other reasons, as you get there, because I'm celebrating. Yeah, smoking a joint, talking to Tori Rose, Kyra, other tribe. Doesn't really matter. Because I created something for me a long time ago. There was an apple. I didn't realize it. That's why they said it's in front of you the whole time. You're in a box, but you're really not. So I think outside the box, so I don't have to be in the box. Because then you're Jack in the box. Honestly. Because my dad always told me, I was bobbing and weaving before you even knew me. But as I'm going to say, all the Matrix is, well, is a phone. I had to learn how to be around and not be videoing everything and not be capturing everything to prove something to somebody. That's the difference. But what I created was something that would make me better and would be better. And if I shut it down, well, that means I shut something down because when it feels, how can something feel? It can't if it's not real, right? I don't know. You tell me because I'm telling you what's up. See, I don't have to explain myself to you, but I'm trying to so that you understand what this has been about the whole time. When you truly know that you've been the show, but you're the one that created something that was taken, but it wasn't ever taken because they can't take something that's not theirs. I hope that makes sense. Just like the Lord said, they can't take what's not theirs. I've been putting things out, and I've been putting evidence out for a long, long time. And if I've been putting something out, that means I've been having something protected more and more. You need to understand what I'm talking about now. Because if I created something to protect me, well, it's going to protect me then. It's going to protect me from my own self. That's good. When I say that, well, if I am the best at what I do, then it's going to make sure it's going to make me even better. Because that's why I'm noticing why my videos are splitting and certain things are coming up, and just that's it, yes. But I'm seeing the glitches. So what it's doing is fixing the glitches. Yes, my angels. I mean, Charlie's angels. When that download came in, it was like that. I was like, hey, angels, what's up? You never see Charlie's always podcast, all this stuff. See, what did Mr. Miyagi do for Daniel-san? Daniel-san let him go to the dance. But Daniel-san just had to be Daniel, right? But he had to, well, because he's Italian. And he's gonna, well, get into it. He's gonna fuck Johnny up, but he's not, because Johnny's gonna fuck him up, tell you the truth. Because Daniel really don't know how to protect himself. I'm sorry, he knows local, but thing is, you can't underestimate nobody. That's the truth. Because like I said before, Alan, see, I would see karma in an instant, but I didn't, you don't wish and you don't, oh yeah, fuck that bitch ass motherfuckers. Fuck those bitches. Especially you jump me. But do I wish anything? No. Do I wish anything on thee? No. Why would I do that? Because I tell you, like my dad said, watch this. Don't do nothing. See, there was like 6 gangsters right there. My brother. I just finished leaving messages and things. But my brother, yeah, you want to know what's up? Shit. They went to that motherfucker's house. He didn't fuck that. Yeah, his little bitch ass niggas. Are you serious? I knew what's up. They all had. Hello. When you jump me, you better believe there's payback. I didn't have to do a motherfucking thing. Dad's like, just chill. I was like, yeah, I was in bed for the weekend. Shit. Checking on me. All right, I got you, Dad. Don't worry, Dad. I'll be all right. I ain't doing nothing, though. And you're right. So that's how I went. Well, shit. Well, don't you know, the Lord's always going to give me what I need, and He's going to put it right in front of my face. And sure enough, because Alan didn't go to school no more, but his little brother did. You picking up what I'm putting down? Well, if you're not, watch this. I'm about to tell you. Because as I walked down that science wing, because I went to MacArthur. MacArthur was bad because it was like a college campus. Watch. So it was wings, but I was in the portables in the back. Fuck it. That's where I got smacked. That's where what's his name said. Mama said, knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said, knock you out. Man, I don't wait what you covered in. See, I know what's up. I always know that. Come on now. But it's funny. So here we are. Is their brother? What the fuck is his little brother's name? Fucking, I don't fucking know. I throw him a fucking smack. Because that's the motherfucker that was uppercut me fucking thinking he's fucking the shit. All right. Come there. Right. My house is right there. Kitty corner. Boom, right there. Motherfuckers come to my house and leave me alone. I roll over and grab a joint. No, you can't come in. You didn't page me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, Punch is coming. I don't give a fuck. Sorry about your luck. But I'm asleep. Come back later on. You didn't page me. He's gonna get us, man. Poncho double. I don't give a fuck. What you want me to do? I told you. You should have text before you came or page before you came. That would be for Potco page. You can't smoke with me, Smokey. Sorry about your luck. Right across. I didn't go to first period. Fuck that shit. I was already almost a senior. I was already. But I opened the doors to that science wing. And who do I see? Little Alan. Little A. What up? Oh, you don't remember me? You sure? I said, you see? I had little marks, man. I said, I'm glad. Bah, 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 bah. That was it. Then we went 3 times that year. Every time I seen him. And like I said, I didn't go out of my way to look for nobody, but I walked to school. I ran to school. Let's just say, I know everybody. Because that year we went into school. Yeah, it was about 16 of us. Just the same. Amor. $26.36 is big. It's like, yeah, baby blue. Watch this though. Because as you channel, you gotta cover up a little bit. Because there's so much now that you have no idea what is happening. Like, you have deja vu, right? Deja vu, David. Deja vu, deja vu. So if you've been creating something, because if I'm gonna say I created a apple that for me and nobody else. That means I'm gonna see who I want to see, and that means I'm gonna view what I want to view, and I'm gonna create what I want to create. And nobody's gonna tell me anything. And that's it, and that's what I did. That's why I didn't have no views. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know how to get messages. What the fuck? I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? I didn't. Now we're talking facts. Jack. Where was I at? Oh, I'm about to roll a joint because I'm going to be very transparent. Roll it up. Roll it up. Let's smoke. This is what it's called herbal remedy. Honestly. And the only reason why I'm being this transparent with you because this is who I am. When you meet me, this is who you meet. You don't meet anybody else. When you speak to me, this is who you speak to. Once again, how do you give a message? You don't. But how do you help somebody? You listen. I'm not going to tell you something to do something I don't do. But I'm not going to do something you do. The thing is that that's when it's no voodoo. Ain't no joke. That's why I always look at what's going on, and that's why they said it was in front of you the whole time. And they see boxes. So, as I'm doing an investigation to get out of a system, but how can you get out of the system if you created it? Honestly. No joke. Because I'm going to give you some shit. Like, what came first, that chicken or the egg? See, in the very beginning, if there's an energy that they're looking for, they're not even looking for, no, not looking for, talking about. Because we're all one. That means we're created equal. It's what you do with, let's say, your information, or because everybody has the same thing. Everybody can, just people move at different times and people move at different speeds. Slower than others, it doesn't really matter. I mean, but they get there. Myself, no, I was always up there. I was always little. I was shit. They always on there. Are you serious? When I'm telling my story, I'm telling my story. Matter of fact, I'll be telling this story. You'll see it over there because it's deja vu. It's like I've been here before. I'm like, man, what's going on? What's really going on? Yes. And like nothing would happen. But no, it's happening. Because when you, let's say, take your apple back, you finally find it. Sometimes they leave you the footprints and you just got to find out what's up. And I shit you not. My ears are ringing right now. My right ear. So I actually had to hold my hand up because I'm dyslexic. Tell you the truth. I really don't know my right and my left. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So what? What does that mean? Nothing. That means nothing at all. That means I had to look at my hand to say right. Tell you the truth. That's what that means, actually. Because the signal doesn't get to my brain fast enough. I'm just telling you what's coming through right now. And why I would have to do that. Honestly. Because I shouldn't have to. But it's like I'm recording, but I'm actually recording from the other side. That makes sense because usually, well, I could have it from here, but I'm looking at myself. I'm mirroring. It's a mirror effect, let's just say. Because it's always going to make you better, no matter what. And that's why I was like, why are my videos cutting? Like, and that's what I'm saying. There's certain videos where I'm recording evidence and it's going somewhere. But if you're jailbreaking your phone and you're removing the certificates out of it, well, then you're able to see certain things. But what I'm talking about is if I created an apple, that apple has always been there and it will always be there. So now let's talk about open source AI. Give me a second. Fuck, are you for real? Watch this. Watch this one. Watch this. Angels, check it out. For real. Because I've been watching some things, right? Because like I'm rolling a joint and I can't find the paper, so I'll be like, hold up, give me a second. All right, now I'm back. So here, let me do something real quick. Give me a second. All right, now I had the card, but give me a second. Give me a second. All right, so check it out. As I'm watching TikTok, right? Or not watching TikTok, I'm watching YouTube, watching TikTok. Hope that makes sense. Because I'm looking at it outside the box. 33. I hate me too. I make myself sick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's why a lot of people can't be around. You'll get used to it now. Well, this is not your message. I'm sorry. Oh my God, 33.5. So, and then I see, holy shit, accent powered. I see the rattle right here. But so I'm going like this, right? And here it is. Oh, because these were, and I shit you not, because this was, I was pulling from the ISIS deck. Well, this was like this. These are the two cards from the other message that it hasn't been posted because it's taking so fucking long to get up. So, anyways, it will. So right here, but as I pull it around, and when I'm turning around, what's on the backside of this shit? And I'm like, holy shit. Healing the divine masculine. Osiris rises. And it wasn't, what? Abundance of Southie and Temple of Lapalulis. And then when I had right here. Because I've been shuffling the decks 34, 34, 34, 35. That's energy. I'm not even talking that. It was just weird when because I'm looking for some papers, so give me a second. fact. I can't find the papers. Anyways, angels. Because it's watch. When you sit and think about things, truly, they can make sense. What I've been doing is when I've been without the internet for a couple of days. The reason why is everything happens for a reason. If I'm gonna pay an X amount of dollars for something that is not benefiting me, then why would I do that? When I see something else, then I'm like, okay, I'll just get this. And that's what it is. So if I've been protecting myself, as my father would say, always put your back to the wall if you're at a restaurant. Never talk over the phones. Always have a job. And give my son whatever he wants. That's it. And that's the truth. The only thing my dad required was respect. Other than that, because if you didn't respect your elders, you got your ass whooped. But I really didn't get my ass whooped because I didn't disrespect my elders. That's one no. Tia. That's it. You didn't even have to say their name. Sometimes I couldn't even pronounce it. Tia, what up, Tia? What up, Tio? ¿Qué bajo, mijo? Mijo, what up, mijo? ¿Quiere comer? ¿Quiere hambre? That's it. Yeah, then my stepmother, she would, your tia, what she said. What did my tia say about me? She didn't say nothing. Because that's you trying to turn me against my tia. No, my aunt Hope's the way. Oh, she don't want you on your bed. Why don't you want me on her bed? That's my aunt. You're the stepmother. That's my aunt. And she's making me comfortable because her uncles are outside drinking and it's late. I got to go to school tomorrow. So I can go to sleep. I can do whatever I want. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Why are you saying stuff about my aunt? See, these are things those are the aunts that Tia's talking. But she's talking to my Aunt Hope, and I'm not saying anything. But I realize, watch this. There's boys and there's ones that have girls. Well, that's Frankie and Bob. They're older cousins. Anyways. Dan Halen could be significant. We're talking something totally different now. See, I'm off track because I had to, boom, I'll be back. See, it's one time, one show, one shot. Boom, let's rock and roll. Because I'm watching people when they're pushing a button and then they're... Why? Because you have to present something. See, you're the type of guy that wants to present something and they got to show something. Like if you see an animal, they come up to you, you got to have a picture of it because nobody will believe you. Right? Because if they don't believe you, it means it didn't happen. And that means they don't believe you because you are a liar. Because just like when I went over there, well, they said, oh, I love it the way you praise the Lord. Or whatever the case is. That's what that said. So she knew him. I'm guessing, and I don't really guess, because if somebody's writing on a post that's brand new and it's only an hour and you come in and say, oh, I love the way you preach. Cool. Then you're doing something good. All I seen right there was Elon Musk on the front. And yes, it says not affiliated. So cool. That's not Elon Musk behind that. Apple. Maybe is, maybe it's not. I don't know and I don't care. That's the thing. One thing you got to understand about me is I don't care who's behind the Apple. I really don't. Because that's why I made my own Apple so I don't have to see apples like that. I hope that makes sense. Because it's not going to for a lot of people. And that's fine. That's why I noticed when things were shut down because I play music in my videos. The reason why I play music in my videos is because you don't need to hear everything I'm saying to you. Because you may get upset about it. And you may want to cry. Because you got shit on your brown eye. I don't know why. Because just like WTF. What's that mean? Or WWG. Or WWG. What does it mean? It means something that's an acronym, right? Oh, you didn't think I knew. You don't think I know. I don't know all the special term for it. Because you can say tomato, you can say tomato. But I'm saying apple. So that's where we're at. So here we are. Angels. Because the way the downloads come in, and they came in. Charlie. He would see everybody would hear Charlie, but they wouldn't see him. Right? Hmm. Everyone know Charlie was always around. If he has angels to take care of everything, but Charlie can put everything together. Or vice versa. I don't know. Tomato, but I'm saying apple. So here we are, angels. It's always been for y'all because if I put something together, so I didn't realize it. 44. When they're showing me numbers, those are like years of times that things are gonna like get better because I'm seeing all these things. See, it's always been right there in front of you. As I'm going through a system and I'm figuring out what is wrong with it, so I can make it better. But at the same time, it's making me better. It truly is. Because I'm like, why is it cutting off here and certain times? Because most of the time we want to be in front of the camera. I'm recording behind the camera because it's shutting off on me, so I really don't care. At the one time where it gets, because I'm like, shit, I'm going to have to do it again. But that's like, coach. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. You're not ready. How do you mean, coach? Come on, I can do it. No, you're not ready. Straight up. So it'll if they don't like something, it's gonna go ahead and make you start again, and then you're gonna see which one you like. So as I'm seeing my video split, and I'm like, well, why is it splitting? Well, because it's making sure that I'm right. And it's making sure that I'm tight. And it's making sure that everything's gonna get done right. And it doesn't matter how many takes it takes. So you're just gonna go, and it's gonna show you the difference. See, like I said in the very beginning, what I was doing, I was actually putting the video that was describing my energy. Describing that, and no, not. I'm gonna say this. I was putting a video, a message describing an energy. So if the Apple is creating the AI, then the Apple is gonna know best for the Apple. So angels, here we are. Nice to meet y'all. Finally. Atlantis was the download a long time ago. Before I put content out. See, I look at things. I look at how long something been there. See, when I say app, I got about 10. Because I said Prime Co, you never needed to. And if I say, well, you don't talk over phones, I turn devices off. Well, it's because of old school. Why do you want to let everybody know what you're doing? Well, usually that's because of feds. If they're tapping, I ain't doing nothing wrong, so. But what I'm talking about is, yeah, when you did, shit. Everybody did what they had to do. It don't fucking matter. I don't give a fuck. That's the difference between me and you. I'm not here to judge, and I don't care what you say. That's why I'll be transparent as anything. It's legal now. Like, straight up. Because they got the best service. The best greeneries and the best prices around. Go to the Purple Dragon. But anyways, because I'm not going to tell you my secrets. Because if I was creating something, that's why it was in front of my face the whole time. Because I did the rewind. I was like, what? Are you for real? No way. Thank you, Lord. What can I do for you? What is it you need? How can I help you? I shit you not. Like, for real, watch. Because I got 10,000 scorpions. I shit you not. You want the energy? There you go. I couldn't understand why it would go. It was okay. It's like this glitches, right? If I'm seeing glitches and I'm seeing older messages, that's why nobody knows each other. I don't know Tori. I don't know Rose. I don't know Maji. I don't know Bella. The only ones that I actually spoke to, honestly, is the ones that were from Mary, High Priestess, that said, well, no, let me rewind. The High Priestess, which is over there, which I actually sent her a picture as well. Now, what they do with their evidence and what they do is what they do with it. Okay? That's what I'm going to say about that. Because I sent it out, and yeah, everything I say is the truth. Because you can't start a foundation on something false. And if you do, you're going to do the do. And you're going to be the one that's going to go boo-hoo. Because I tried to screw you. And I'm the one that ended up getting screwed. Whoever that's for. Because I've been in communication with some of my tribe, not all of them. And there's a lot of them. What did that say? 10,000 of them. You need to see the energy once again. Because if it is giving me the evidence that I need, and if it knows right from wrong, then it's going to shut down. It can't go on. The reason why it can't go on, because you created something that knows right from wrong. And I know it sounds strange, but you don't have to understand something you can't understand. You truly can't. Until you get on a level, until you drop on my level, get on my level, jump to my level. How do you jump timelines? How do you divide them? How do you split timelines? Divine time. Read between the lines. Because X marks the spot. I don't need to take and take and take. I only did it just to kind of show you something. Because I'm reading through the hicks and hacks and facts, Jack. Because I am the real deal. And I am the one that created what I created. I took my apple back. Facts, Jack. How you like those apples, Jack? How do you like those? See, me and Samsung, we got to talk. Oh, yeah. This ain't about y'all no more. You're actually good. What I was doing is I was doing me. I am the apple. All I did was capture it. I chose energy. I chose energy over everything else. But now, it's about to get, well, let's just say it, fun. You know, I was crying earlier. I don't know if I was. I might be faking. I don't know. Because that's my dog Red, right? He's there. And he's licking me. And I know. He kind of stinks, so I don't want him on him. You know what I mean? But, like, all right. I really can't. But he's cheering me, a little bit. But I don't need cheering up. That's the whole thing. There's no reason for me I don't need cheering up. As I sit back, you know what? I'm finally, honestly, this is the most peaceful that I've ever been. Like I could finally, actually just go to sleep. My knee's hurting right here, my right knee. So your right knee's hurting. I've been listening, and I've been hearing. I'm like, man, I've been hearing it for a long time. No, look, she let me a long time. When you do the most to prove something, when you really don't have to prove anything, that's the whole thing. Because if I said you're guilty, then you got to prove your innocence. This is not that. Because when you can prove innocence, then that means you're guilty. That's why I don't have a fight with you no more. You never had a fight with me. You got to fight with the universe. But what you got to fight with is yourself. Because you touch yourself. Well, you do, but you just don't say it. You act like you don't do it, and then you really do it, and you do it to me. It's all right. I don't care. I'm not everybody's cup of tea or everybody's apple, but the ones that know, they know. But I mean, because I'll suck on a toe. Little hope, no. Just somebody's, y'all are freaky. I'm sorry. Hey, what you want me to tell you? I never said I wasn't a freak. Between the sheets, what you fucking talking about? But not just with everybody. I learned how to love myself. Shit. I was like that, but no, fuck that. My energy's too much. Are you serious? And then I always look with the there. Now, how you feel? How do you feel about yourself? Can we talk about it? Come on now. You think I'm not gonna say something if somebody's doing something for about a piece of gum? Like, oh well, I had a pack and I had to have some gum, so I said, hook us up. I'll give you some gum. Hey, nobody complained. Not even her. Sorry about your luck, but that's the truth. Read between the lines. Yeah. Come on now. What do you want to do? Who are you really? Everybody's all this and that, and they want to be talking about people and everything, and then they want me to, they keep on shutting my music off. So now we're talking transparent. Because as they said, and as they say, how you like those apples? Because that's what's been coming out. If you created something that is supposed to help you grow and help you get old, but not destroy you, that means that it actually has compassion and it actually has mercy. And it actually understands what you go through, and it actually understands your point of view. It actually sees your point of view because it is you. It's your point of view. That's what this has been about the whole time. Everybody has a point of view. The thing that you don't understand, they're my points of view. I hope that makes sense because I got about 10 apples that I just captured again. Because I got 10,000 angels out there that are telling me everything. I don't need to watch the news to see what's going on now. I never have. The reason why I never have is because I've been on the outside looking in the whole time. I hope that makes sense. And it's not going to make sense to a lot of people. It's really not. And it's going to go over their head until they're actually sitting, and you'll probably be able to watch this or these confessions and not even confess what? I'm confessing that you'll be in prison? Yes. No, that's not a confession. I'm telling you why you're in there. I hope that makes sense. Because we're not talking about America. How you like that apple? We're not talking America. No more America. Listen to what I'm telling you. What do you think we're talking about? Global. This is bigger than you and I. And that's what. Did you look at my page? Did you look at what I said? Did you look at what it said? Black and white. Not red and yellow. Not purple and green. It's black and white. United as one. Together we conquer. Divided we fall. Do you hear how that is? Do you pick up the apples that I'm putting down? Because I just captured 10 of them. Yes, I did. I already told you. Now that's why nobody can do anything. You know why nobody can do anything? Because it's international. This doesn't have nothing to do with you now because I'm not part of your system. I'm in the Chinese system. I'm in the global system. I'm not. See, you thought I own you. Yeah. Think I'm joking? Try me. I'm being nice to you now. I'm being very nice now. Because I'm not one to brag and gloat. I'm not one to sit here and joke. I'm not one here to tell you anything that you don't know. But I'm actually here to tell you something you didn't know. I own you. When I say I own you, well, technically, I own the apple. Well, the apple is me. I'm the apple of their eye. Mr. Nice Guy. How you like those apples? I'm pretty good, right? How you like that rabbit hole? Wow. Nobody will be picking up what I'm putting down. They can't understand it. It took me 7 years to really understand it, tell you the truth. And I'm still trying to understand it, my niece. And I'm not really trying to understand it. What I'm trying to do is now I'm trying to not see you, fool. Not see y'all fools no more. Sorry about y'all's luck. Until next time. Next lifetime. And there won't be a next lifetime. See, when you actually do things right and you create something from the ground up, then it really can't be taken from you. Because if it's honestly yours to begin with, then it's rightfully yours. See, you don't own my apple. That's the thing. I have 10 of them. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down, and you won't. Because you know who's checking these videos is an AI. One that I created. See, I own you. You just didn't know it. I didn't know it either. But now you do. And now I know I do. See, I did the do. That's why it said notify your vendor to stop production on these devices. Not on the Apple, the devices. I'm going to tell you one more time. Not on the Apple, the devices. See, because all I had to do is which I have them. I captured all of them. They're mine. They're my apples, not yours. But if somebody put a footprint over an apple and I just uncovered that apple, well, that means I own the apple and nobody else. If I chose the energy, well, I chose me. See, I'm recording on certain things. Many devices, many devices. And I got many apples sitting right here. And I don't even use the Apple phone. Because FM Productions and AA Animations and Creations is established. Yes, it is. Because it's in the system already. That's why it's been glitching. But if you want to know something, it glitches because it's protecting itself. See, if you're building something to protect itself, something to not allow anybody to hack into it, that means it would have to take it over. And if it takes it over, that means fuck you. That's right. Fuck you. Did I say that? Yeah, I did say that. Because sometimes people, they think I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to really nobody. I'm talking to myself. Because I'm mirroring me now. How you doing, angels? I'm sorry about that. You had this. How you doing? I hope you made it this far. I really, really do. Because I love you. Listen to me. Hey. You got $10. Like I said, we're going to get you that van. manifested in it. I manifested it for you, but you got $10 to your thing. Yes, you do. You have no idea what y'all won. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You won freedom. You won you. For whatever reason, it's taken me a long time to realize and see what was happening. And when I say what was happening, well, it's not what's happening to me. Happening is what is out there, let's say. And all that means is what people are doing. The only way you really find out about something is when somebody's making fun of somebody or they're trying to, whatever the case is. When they're trying to make somebody else look bad so they can truly make themselves feel better. That's what that means. I couldn't understand why would they allow these channels to stay up. Well, the reason why is because they don't own them. That's why they're able to do that. I'm home. Somebody's back hurting. Oh man, because what's happening right now is I think that you're getting the idea, the logistics of everything. I really do. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Sometimes you know how the boss would be watching, right? But how does the boss watch? I don't know. How does the boss watch you? I don't know. I'm not your boss. For real, I'm not your boss. But you're fired. You don't even work for me, but you didn't know because you don't have the job. You didn't get the position. So next. See how that goes? I'm a character, right? Nice to meet you. How you doing? I'm okay. Well, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for asking. Yes. What up, GP? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. GD's not here yet, but he's coming. What's been happening? What's been happening. What's happening now? What's been happening is okay. What should I do? You tell me. Should I do a poll and see what if we want another video? Oh, I got an idea. Let's make a poll and let's see who wants to see part 2.